Come here. What's that?
I was waiting for the bin bag to be put in because I'm that lazy. I was like, I'll just sit it there. The ants got to it. That's my lunch.
You're not wrong. The ants did get to it.
It's my lunch. This is my job. I'll add it to my role description. Bin liner person.
Old friends wanna get they talk on, making excuses for why I made it, cause they hate to see me spot on. I just narrow down my targets right until I'm locked on. I've never needed.
So what do you want to know?
So, people, they always get surprised when you still do actual dietitian work. They don't realise you do it.
Yeah, it's interesting. It was just when we hired some new people recently, actually, like not dietitians, but other people in the company. When I started having a conversation and asked them if they would like a free consult, they didn't even know I was a dietitian. And I was just like, oh yeah, probably didn't tell them. But yeah, I think because I do a lot of the business aspect, and I think I've been quite vocal around, like, I see a lot less clients than what I used to, and really don't see many at all. But then a hospital thing came up, and I'm the most experienced person in the company when it comes to hospital work, even more than Peter. So shock horror, I'm better than Peter at hospital work. I actually don't mind hospital work whatsoever. I really like it. What I like most is around relationships. And I guess that's the thing I miss with doing client work, and what I get out of doing shadowing with practitioners is that the building of relationships is kind of the most important thing. In a hospital environment, people underestimate the value of relationships with the entire team. So not around just your client relationships, because that's quite easy when you're someone that's giving them ice cream and flavoured milk. But communicating with nurses, especially because a lot of them feel talked down to by specialists. So whether you're a physio, an OT, allied health discipline, or a doctor, nurses are kind of the shit kickers and feel like they get abused. So making friends with them can be challenging for many people if the whole time all you're doing is telling to do something for you. So what I did in starting this new hospital role for our company as part of the start of a contract was just to start building those relationships. And when I started in a hospital, soz, with just something simple like going above and beyond of what your dietitian role is. So just positioning your communication and then backing it up with actions is what's the difference. So one example is that I was with a client, I was doing a consultation, then lunch happened, basically in between me trying to get a supplement for them to trial. Came back with the supplement ready to trial. The client had pressed the nurse's buzzer to help them set up for the meal. Very something simple that I could do. So I just started doing it. The nurse came in and was just like, oh, you've got someone to help you. And the lady was like, oh yes, I've got this nice young man to help me. Which was cool. But then the nurse was like, oh, great. And me just making that little bit easier for the nurse then got me an immediate win with that person. And if you do that on an individual basis in the hospital, with all of those different people, you end up having much more, I guess, efficient and effective time there.
What have you been up to? It's been such a short week.
I know, nothing. I've done nothing all week. Like zero,
This is not good content.
What have I done? Seeing clients, we've had meetings, lots of meetings. I've been finishing presentations for PowerPoint presentations. Finished, this is my third, I'm on to number 3.
Papers?
No, presentations.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
How many do you have?
4. Potentially 5, 6, 7. I'm just working on 4 stuff.
So what's this one on?
This one's on metabolic syndrome and obesity.
And like, what were the last ones?
Pediatric constipation and PTSD and nutrition. What has the parent done from an exclusion of food point of view? It does happen all the time. You know, the number of times that they come in, it's dairy or it's wheat, it's gluten, I've cut it out. Sometimes they've come and made no changes whatsoever, but that's a rare occurrence. So the conversation around what they've excluded is important. I've got some, all the dietitians sent me photos of them watching the webinar. Practitioner updates, just had a one-on-one meeting with one of the dietitians I manage, just to chat about clients and struggles and challenges. Yeah, really like I've only worked yesterday.
The struggle with the Easter holidays.
Yeah. Did a lot of stuff, so doing a lot of stuff in my own business, so just logistics of managing workloads and trying to navigate and send people off to do tasks, trying to take a little bit more work off me so I can actually get more stuff done, really. So like in terms of fun stuff, no, not really. I haven't really done a lot of fun stuff this week. It's just been one of those weeks. I think I sat here all day yesterday, Abby, so
You did, yeah.
yeah.
How's Instagram going for you?
It's shit because I can't upload stories. More than one. Apart from your amazing video yesterday, there's been nothing that I've been able to add because I can't do it more than one session, so that's annoying. So if that problem fixes itself, that would be amazing, but
ANZAC Day this week, and we thought it would be a good opportunity to give our staff a platform to communicate how they feel about working with veterans, because we do see a lot of veterans as an organisation. So we had Abby, our videographer, go out and create friggin' ridiculous content that turned into an awesome video. And if you haven't seen it, please go check our Facebook page for Fuel Your Life. You'll see it on there. It is mint. She also edited our logo, so it's got a poppy behind it. Yeah, and it really testifies to what we do and why we do it, and a lot of people focus on the why now, and it was really awesome to see the feels that they had about the organisation and working with veterans in particular, and I hope that that video, for any veteran that watched it, did them justice.